everybody, I'm Toby.
I'm Jordan Denzer.
And we've been the project assistants in the Graaskamp Center this year. We've spent our year helping out and doing blog posts throughout the year each month, which have varied from our experiences in Madison's, our first experiences at Lambeau Field, growing mustaches during November for charity, the real estate club trips to Denver and Boston, our trip to MIPM, and various other topics we've blogged about. We figured for the end of the year, what better way to recap all of these events than to speak with some of our fellow students and get their ideas on how they felt about their first year, any advice they have, what they've taken away from their first year, what they might be doing this summer, and so forth. So let's go ahead and talk to the guys and see what they have to say.
Hi, my name is Bashari Lyon, first year MBA. I'm originally from Jordan, but I lived in Chicago for the past 15 years. Life in Madison is pretty amazing. It's kind of a small town, small college town, but it offers a big city living. There's plenty of activities to do. It's a very, very artistic and cultural city, and as a previous architect, I appreciate these things. Everything from the symphony orchestra to the museums to the outdoor farmers markets, outdoor activities, the lakes, the forests around here. It's a great, great place to be compared to other college towns. Madison is an amazing place to be.
My name is Jay Jambor. I'm a first-year MBA in real estate from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. I've been asked to give a little bit of advice to incoming students on how they can make the most of their first year in B school. My advice would be to get to know everybody. It's really important for you to get to know those not just in your center, but everyone else who's coming in to do their MBA as well. There's a wealth of knowledge and talent in all the other centers, and it's really important for you to really socialize and get to know really everybody at school. I think that's my number one takeaway from my first year.
My name is Mark Lindgren. I'm originally from Nebraska, and I'm a first-year MBA in the Wisconsin School of Business in the Center for Real Estate. So I have to say my favorite thing about business school so far this year has not only been the real estate program and what I've learned in the Graaskamp Center, the skills I built in our classes in finance and valuation and development and whatnot, but it's also the program in general. It's a nice small program of a little over 100 people, and I get to know almost all of them. And I actually just got an internship through a connection I had with one of my other classmates in another center here. So you have the time to really get to meet people, get to know people, visit with them, and make connections that way.
Hi, I'm Phil Natkins. I'm a first-year MBA student finishing up. It's May. Earlier this year in March, my classmates, the first years and I, we were lucky enough to go to MIPM in Cannes, France. It's the largest real estate conference in Europe. It was a really great experience. Got to meet a lot of people that we normally wouldn't meet in the course of our studies here at the university. We were introduced to a lot of new material regarding how people outside of the United States really look at real estate. Overall, it was a great experience. Got to do some traveling outside of the center-sponsored portion of the trip. Really recommend it as far as a reason to come here.
I'm Andrew Baselug. I'm a first-year real estate MBA, and I'm originally from Idaho and most recently from Portland, Oregon. Originally when I came, I was really interested in healthcare. I thought especially a healthcare REIT would be an interesting arena of real estate to be involved with. I still think healthcare is very interesting as far as real estate goes. Demographically, it's going to be a huge growth opportunity in the next 20, 30 years. But for me, one of the great things about Wisconsin is it's really broadened my understanding of real estate in general at a national level and mainly in the capital market side. And the more I've learned, the more I think I really want to be in private equity fund management sort of a position, specifically more in their acquisitions or asset management. I still think that healthcare is going to be a great growth field. I just think it doesn't appeal to me as much as it did before. And Wisconsin's really allowed me to see how the rest of those factors in real estate, especially capital markets, interact.
Well, hi there. I'm Toby, first year MBA real estate. Originally from California. I had spent my whole life out there before coming out to Wisconsin, but wanted to get a little change of pace, learn a little bit more about real estate. I did a little bit of real estate accounting work before coming here and wanted to get more into the front office. And so I came to Wisconsin. My experience had been kind of centralized in private equity, real estate, and came in thinking that would be my focus. But the year has been great. It's exposed me to a lot of different parts of the industry. I've been focusing a lot more on public REITs now, and so kind of getting into the public sector and understanding the differences that a public real estate investment trust has against private firms that invest in real estate. And then I had the opportunity to work on a case competition that was based on a development, and I had no development experience before, and that was incredibly beneficial. And so the breadth of information that I've been exposed to this year has been eye-opening and great, and I think it's going to open a lot more doors for me in terms of potential careers in the real estate industry going forward. Very excited about it. Very happy to be at Wisconsin, and looking forward to another great year.
I'm Rob Corson. I'm a first-year real estate MBA student here at the Graaskamp Center. I'm here today to talk about my mentor, Joel Behrens. I was introduced to Joel in the fall of this school year. He was a 2008 graduate of the MBA program, and he currently works for Trammell Crow in Dallas. The mentor program has just been very great and very helpful for me. We talk about two times a month. He helps me with interviews. He keeps me updated with current events, what his company's doing, some of the lessons he's learned in his years of professional work, and even stuff that he learned during his MBA that's really been helpful to me with my classes. He's navigated me through each and every one of my interviews, helped me land my internship this summer, and he's been critical in some of my interviewing skills. I've met with him personally a couple times. He's also from the Milwaukee area, and just a great guy, and it's been a very beneficial program. We've become pretty good friends over the past school year, so the Mentor MBA student program is a really good deal here.
My name is Jordan Denzer. I'm a first-year MBA from Dallas, Texas, and talk a little bit about my internship hunt, which is actually still going on to date. Got four options, or four people I'm talking with right now. One's through a personal contact back in Dallas, and the other three are through the real estate department. And it just kind of spans the spectrum. I'm interested in getting into the development side of things. And so through the real estate department, I'm currently talking to groups in Pennsylvania, Alaska, and Mexico. So you can see the geographic scope there and the range of influence that the program has, just in regards to opening doors across the nation, even outside of it. And I'm really excited to see where the next days will take me, next few days, as I make a decision.
Hello, my name's Travis Carter. I'm a first-year MBA student here at the University of Wisconsin-Madison in their MBA in Real Estate program. So this summer, I was lucky enough to get an internship with Pearlmark Real Estate Partners. They're a PE firm that's based out of Chicago but has about 4 offices across the country. They do a lot on the equity side. They have about 6 different funds totaling about $2.8 billion on the equity side in real estate. Where I will be focusing is actually on the debt side. They have a mezzanine fund currently open. It's about a $500 million fund. They need to place about $200 million of that fund within the next year and a half. So I will be working with their mezzanine department to underwrite mezzanine debt and help place that. Also going to be valuing their positions that they currently have and probably helping them liquidate or exit positions as well from previous funds that they have closed.
Again, I'm Andrew Toby, and this is Jordan Denzer.
Yep.
We've been the project assistants in the Graaskamp Center this year, and have been blogging on a regular basis. So we appreciate those who've read our blogs and commented on our blogs, and we appreciate all the support we've gotten from everybody else in the program, alums, anybody else who supports the program. We're very appreciative. We had a great time working in the center.
Yep. And I've appreciated letting Toby speak for me on all accounts.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Signing off.